this is going to be a voiceover. So I decided after all the Black Friday madness and to get myself in the holiday season, I decided to make some apple turnovers, and this is using the leftover apple pie mix that I created. So I bought more pie crust and I'm just making apple turnovers, and they're a little rustic looking, but they taste better than they look. So I'm just prepping my workstation with some flour, and then I'm going to put the already made pie crust dough from Trader Joe's onto the flour so it doesn't stick to the counter. So after I got the pie crust all down and mending the ripped seams with my fingers by warming it up, I realized after the fact that I should have put flour on the rolling pin, and as you can see, it's going to stick to the pie crust. So now I'm filling the pie crust with the apple pie filling mixture that I made from the last apple pie. So this is my famous apple pie mixture, and it has my little secret ingredient in it. And so we had a little leftover filling, so I decided, hey, why not make some turnovers instead of a full pie for my husband and myself, because that way if we had a whole bunch we could freeze it. So this is when I started to struggle a bit with this particular turnover and folding the crust on top of the filling. The way I cut the pie crust, it just wasn't going to lay in the way I had thought in my mind. But at the end of the day, I did figure it out. It may look a little rustic, but it tastes good nonetheless. So it is coffee time. Now, I'm a cold brew girly, so the thing I'm taking out of the fridge is my cold brew maker. So I got that from Blue Bottle Coffee. If you from the Bay, you know Blue Bottle. And now they're kind of like all over the place now. But I love cold brew coffee. So what I do is I take about 55 grams of coffee grinds, put it into the center, and then fill it up with water, and then leave it overnight, and it brews. It's a cold brew. So what I'm doing right now is I'm squeezing all of the water from the coffee. It is a little messy process, but I've been doing it for years, and this is just the way I prefer to have my coffee nowadays, especially since I like the low acidity that you get from cold brew. So now I'm gonna make my cold foam to go with my coffee. So it's kind of like the pumpkin cold foam. So I add sugar, I add my half and half, and then my pumpkin pie spice. And then I whip it all up, and it goes into this foam, and then pour my coffee right in, and it makes it so delicious. so good. So this coffee, this particular coffee is Turkish cardamom coffee. My mother-in-law had gifted this to me, and because I'm a cold brew person, I cold brew my coffee. I got rid of all of my coffee machines, so unfortunately when people come over and ask for coffee, I make instant. I'll eventually get a coffee machine, but I like cold brew coffee, and Neil doesn't drink coffee like that, and if he does, he goes and grabs Dunkin'. So Dunkin' for him, Starbucks for me. This is good. This mug, this little glass mug, Cali Meets NYC, and then on the other side, self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity, and that it is. This was made by my cousin. Her business is Sips with Tea tumblers. So I'll put that in the link. I'll put that in the description below. But it's really cute.